So Go Math. All right, here's your workbook. So you'll get those workbooks in your book box. So these are your offline assignments. And then Go Math is also in what we call Think Central. Okay, so Think Central will be your online assignments. When you go there, you're going to make sure you click on Branson School District and Branson School. That should be on your login page. And then you click Remember My School and you won't have to do that anymore. So when you log in, you'll see things to do and you'll see my library where you can go in here and you have all kinds of resources at your fingertips. So you can go in there and play around. So lots of things there. You can click on My Scores. So once you complete an online assignment, you can go in, see what you received. Now I will go in at the end of the week and I'll look and see if everyone's passed. If you did not, as policy, if it's not 70% or better, then you'll redo it. So that is, and I'll send you an email, and I'll also make note of that in your parent portal in the grade book. So I will send you an email to redo something if need be, but it'll also state that in your parent portal as well. So there would be two places. You can have up to a week to complete that because there's no reason in going 3 or 4 weeks and then going back to redo those. You really need to learn that and redo it right away. Then when you go into things to do, you will see your assignments. And these are all assigned in Blackboard. Do not do them before they're assigned because there might be skills that we haven't gone over. So in Blackboard, okay, let's go ahead and look at that. My suggestion with math, okay, is to do it as it is assigned. So things, if I were in the classroom and I was giving these assignments, I would do it in a methodical way. So all your assignments are given to you with the thought in mind, like, okay, well, what's going to be best first for each student? So if they go and just do all of the online work before they do other things, it might be a little bit harder. You might not be getting it. So here is number one. You'll click on it. It's a math on the spot video. Okay, so it's a video, goes over a skill for that day. I will also put the skill that you're working on, even in odd numbers. And then number two would be going to Think Central and completing week 2 Monday. So you'll go in here and you'll see week 2 Monday. You'll click on that. You'll complete that assignment all the way through, and then let's say it's Thursday and you're doing this one. So the difference between this one and why they don't have the done button is because they're a little bit different assignments. This one, you have to click the done assignment in order for me to receive it. Now, I can see, now students go in all the time and click the done button, so they don't have to do those. Or they accidentally do it, okay? I can see on my end if you have done your assignment. So if they do that, it will have to be redone. So be watching carefully with the students, and students just don't accidentally push the button. I will know because they do have completed and they do have grades. So, and if you don't complete something all the way, I can see that as well. So that's how that works. Now, as far as the math, you'll go back. Once you've done, now, not every day it's going to be the best that you complete the video and then the online assignment. Sometimes I switch it up, okay? If there's not a good math on the spot video or a good online assignment that has a tutorial where it kind of goes over that skill, I will be making a video as well. or instead. Okay. But once you get those done, then I would do the workbook pages. Now, there's 6 or 7 pages that could be assigned to you. I pick the best pages for you to complete. And you are more than welcome to do more, especially if you are struggling with a certain skill and you see that, oh, let's do this page. Maybe you'll get it better. Now, kids, once you do your workbook pages, you may or may not have questions throughout the time, but make sure you ask. So if you have a question on something, ask your parents. You can also ask me as well. We can get on, but that's going to be the quickest way. If you're still not understanding for sure, let me know. Now, this part here is when you bring your work to your mom, your dad, grandma, whoever is helping you with school that day, and you're going to grade this together, okay? Your your math key, is great. It is in your button. So if you go up here to your buttons in your class, okay, you will see your math answer key. You'll open that up. You can open up, so it'll be chapter 1. We'll go to it. So you'll go to chapter 1 and you can open that up. You can open it up and grade it online, or you can print them out. Now, occasionally there may not be a math page that's in there. Maybe I didn't copy it, whether it's on accident or not. And just let me know. I can send you the answers for that. But so the reason why you guys grade this is that I cannot grade every single student's assignments every single day. And it is so important that you do this. And the reason being is you're going to grade it, you're going to catch it. So you just did it in your mind, and then you go over it with your parent or adult, and you're like, oh, okay, now I understand. If you wait 2 or 3, you wait till the end of the week when all the work is due, it's not going to be as effective as if you catch it right there. Now, can you look at the math key and copy the right answers? No. Um, um, so you can circle it. Students, you can circle it as you're grading it with your mom or a parent or adult. And you circle it, and then you go back once you're done grading, go back and be like, okay, I know how to do this. Oh, mom, I don't know how to do this. Fix your answers. I don't care how many you missed. If you missed the entire assignment, you still are going to get the same grade, but it has to be corrected. So if you missed it, circle it and then fix it. I will look at the corrections and see if you are correcting it. I don't want you just to write the answers in. I want you to learn from that. Okay? This is going to be the most effective way that you learn these pages. So that is why you don't just turn it into me and I grade them. So I do grade the tests. Yeah, that's another point here. So when it does come to a test, I haven't decided whether we're doing online or offline tests this year. Might do like a variation. But all tests, all assessments are completed solely by the student. You do not get any help from that. You can't use your calculator. You can't ask an adult or your little baby brother, your puppy, or your kitty. So tests are always completed. Assessments, quizzes are always completed on your own. Your daily work, get help. Not all help from, an adult, but if you're not understanding something, get help. You can turn work in that's 100%. And if you're understanding it, you're going to do well in your assessments to see whether you're understanding these skills or not. So yes, you can get help, but if you're needing more help, then you can let me know. Also, if you don't let me know, then I just assume that you're kind of understanding things too as well. So now the math test, when we're taking the math test online, you will have to show your work on a piece of paper. So if we are taking an online test, you will get credit for um, writing and figuring out your work on paper because students, you guys like to go ahead and just click, click, click away when the test is online. And it's easy to do. But so you will have to turn in your work, and I will provide you with the paper, and there'll be squares for each, number one, it'll say one, and there'll be boxes, and you'll print that off your printables. Um, Now, one thing I don't have in here, we will have daily math facts, addition, subtraction here at the beginning of the year that you will print off and you will do paper pencil. Studies show that anything that you write on paper, and especially with a pencil, not a pen, you are more likely to learn it and is more likely to be memorized. And we will be doing math facts. It is so important that you know your math facts and you know them quickly. That will be your fluency in math. And those students who know their facts do much better in math and math computation, so that you can go on and figure out higher order, thinking in math and figure out harder problems and problem solving, which is a big, huge part of our math these days. So not only can you compute, but can you apply them to a real world problem? Okay, what else was I going to say about math? Okay, so I think we've covered it all, most of it anyway, and happy math learning. Bye.